Hey guys, it's Ty's Fan Club, and welcome back to another chaotic video. In today's video, we're going to be showing you how to wash your Beanie Boos. I've been washing my Beanie Boos for a really long time, so now I'm going to share my tips with you. So let's get right onto the video. So the Beanie Boos we're going to be washing today are Pepper, Zoe, Safari, and Zippy. So the first thing I recommend is washing them at night, and later in the video you'll find out why. But the Beanie Boo we're going to be starting off with washing is Safari. The first thing you're going to be starting off with is turning on the water. You're going to want the water to be not hot, but not cold either. I would highly recommend lukewarm water, but on the colder side. I would recommend not dunking the Beanie Boo in water and rather washing it under the surface of the faucet. Then you're going to need two materials, soap and a toothbrush. Preferably a toothbrush you don't use. These materials are important because they are going to help you wash the Beanie Boo thoroughly. So once you've dipped your Beanie Boo in water, make sure not to drench it, but to soak it enough to wash it. What you're going to do next is start by scrubbing off the dirtiest parts of the Beanie Boo or the stains that you can see. And make sure to scrub lightly and in a circle motion, just like how you're supposed to brush your teeth. Then once you've washed off all the stains, then you're going to move on to the entire body. Remember, scrubbing the Beanie Boo's entire body is optional. You don't have to, but I always love to. If you're gonna wash just a little bit of a Beanie Boo, why not give the whole thing a shower? Once you think it's scrubbed enough, put it back under the faucet and just scrub until you think the soap is gone. Now, depending on how many Beanie Boos you have, you're going to repeat that process. And once you're done washing the Beanie Boos, what you're going to need is a big, hefty towel. Now, before you put the Beanie Boo into the towel, make sure to squeeze all the water out, or as much as you can. Then put the Beanie Boo into the towel and just rub a lot. You want to get all of the water out, as much as you can at least. Once you feel like it's enough, then you're going to take that Beanie Boo and put it somewhere safe where nothing can touch it or harm it. Now try to make sure the fur of the Beanie Boo is really puffed out like this. This means it will dry much quicker and much more efficiently. Now I'm going to show you a quick version of me washing all the other Beanie Boos. Now here is the weird part. The reason I said to do this at night is now you're going to let your Beanie Boos air dry all night long. In my opinion, it is the fastest, or I guess not fastest, but most efficient way of drying a Beanie Boo. And of course, the process should only take about 5 to 6 hours at the most, I've noticed. But in my opinion, it is way safer to just wait the entire night. But in this video, it is currently nighttime, so we're going to do a fast forward to tomorrow morning when I finish this video. So see you guys in the morning, for me at least. Hello everyone, and good afternoon. Like I said before, from what I've learned from experience, this process can take up to 10 hours. And that's a lot of waiting. But it all depends on the type of Beanie Boo you're washing. I've had plenty of Beanie Boos that have only dried in a couple of hours, and others, like this group, who have taken a really long time to dry. Nonetheless, let's get into the final product. First up we have is Safari. This is before and after brushing. What I usually do is take a mini brush like this and just brush the Beanie Boo until its fur feels soft. Although you can use regular sized brushes, I just happen to have a small one. In my opinion, I feel like Safari turned out really well. In the back here, he used to have a sticky spot right here. And in the front, of course, he had some stains on his muzzle. And here is a before and after picture. So yeah, I think he turned out really well. And the next Beanie Boo is Pepper. And now I'm just going to brush her really quickly. And again, I think Pepper turned out really amazing. She had some stains on her chest, and she was just kind of raggedy. A little while ago I made this BBMV here and I kind of put her in sand and I forgot to wash her, so she looks a lot better than she did. And the next Beanie Boo is Zoe. And here she is after brushing. She also turned out really well. She had tons of stains on her chest and her muzzle, but I think they came off pretty well. And what I've noticed before is sometimes when you wash the Beanie Boo and you let them dry overnight, the fur will feel kind of weird in the morning. Feel really rough and crusty, like doesn't feel like a new Beanie Boo should feel like. But from what I've learned, just a quick brush will make the Beanie Boo feel just brand new. And now on to the final Beanie Boo, which is Zippy. And although with Zippy's material I don't really need to brush him, I did anyways. In my opinion, he looks very nice. Before he had some stuff written on his eyes. I did get him at a Goodwill, so that's probably the reason why. And he also did have some slight stains on his stomach and face. His shell felt a little weird and sticky. Now he's a brand new turtle. So guys, that is all for today's video. And just a disclaimer, my methods I use for washing are quite different than I've seen before, and there are many different ways to wash a Beanie Boo. This, in my opinion, is just one of the best ways. If you have any further suggestions on how to wash a Beanie Boo, or just your way you wash a Beanie Boo, comment down below. But anyways guys, that is all for today's video. And since you're still here, why don't you subscribe? I mean, you must like my content a little. Anyways guys, I'll see you crazies in the next video. Bye!